So, Katey, are you ready to play Skip or Flip, our new segment on the show?
Yes, I'm nervous, but yes.
All right, fantastic. So, the people that may not know, we're going to be showing Katey a picture of something. So, if she were to be out at the Goodwill, the auction, the estate sale, and she were to come across this item, will she be skipping it, which means not purchasing it, not reselling or whatever, or will she be flipping it, where she would buy it and then sell it on eBay? So, first one up, Katey reads. We have, and for the people that are listening at home, let's see if I can make this big.
There we go.
This is a pen. It's a black pen. It's got a little bit of a design on the tip and in the barrel. Well, this is going to get. It's a Mont Blanc pen. As you can see there, there's the case. It comes with a case. It's brand new. Looks like it might have some hearts design or something on the tip. Here comes the jokes. I can already hear the jokes. So, it's Mont Blanc writing on the side there. It's got a little like face on the.
Oh my god!
What would you call that, Katey? You know, like you put it on the clip, I guess.
Yeah. Wow, that's so creepy.
It's got a item number on the pen. So,
Wow.
excuse me, it's a mechanical pencil.
Oh, it's a mechanical pencil. Good lord. Okay, yeah. So just based on the fact that it's in a box and it's Mont Blanc or whatever, and it just sounds fancy, I would pause if I saw this at Goodwill. I'd put it in my cart to make sure no one else took it. And I would, yes, I would at least look this up. I don't know.
It sounds like you're
but without looking it up, just like if I was just at an estate sale and I saw this laying out, I would probably pass on it. Just because I do know that like pens and pencils can sell really well, but I just don't feel like this is like over a $30 item.
Okay. Now, Front Porch Picker says very Art Deco.
Okay, yeah, so, and I even with art books, like I'm still learning about art books because art books are like they're like their own world in itself. Like the art stuff, the art world is just crazy. That's a own like niche that you need to learn all by itself.
Agree. So Marie's saying that's debatable, but I'm gonna flip, and Willie's saying that's a definite flip. So
really? See, I don't see that being more than $30.
I'm right there with them. The detail, the limited edition. I mean, come on, I'm flipping.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So
but I don't know. I guess I've seen limited edition, first edition stuff in the book world, and that doesn't always command a high price point. So I'm just always skeptical, but every category is different.
That's true. You know, things that are meant to be collectible usually aren't worth a lot of money.
That face creeps me out. You got to switch the picture.
All right. So, Dustin, what are you doing? Flipping or skipping?
I'm flipping.
What about you, Miss Katey? What are you doing?
I am gonna say, I mean, I don't know how much does it cost. Like, okay, I would probably flip it. I would probably.
Let's say it costs $5.99.
Yeah, I would give it a shot. I would give it a shot. I definitely look it up and see if we could flip it.
All right. I can just hear the jokes. The thickness is also a clue, easier to hold. So, yep. All right, Miss Katey, let's see what it's sold for. And these are sold comps. So, this pen sold for $599.
Holy macaroni. No way. $599. I'm like, I can't see that being more than $30.
And they've sold 2 of them.
Wow. 6 available.
So this brand, Mont Blanc, I guess it's a very nice pencil brand. So these aren't cheap mechanical pencils by no means. If you see anything Mont Blanc, it's worth
Wow.
picking up, as you can see by the.
Even just the pen, like the fact of the box and everything else doesn't even really. Even just the pen by itself.
It's wild, isn't it?
Dang, people are weird. I
This
would
is
not spend that much money for a pen or pencil.
$2,000.
I don't care how smooth it
$2,000.
writes.
Jeez.
January 23rd. This pen sold for $2,000.
Shut up.
Pre-owned.
And that's not even going to a charity. Like that's just a straight normal sale. Like because the charity auction can sometimes get weird
Mm-hmm.
because it's a charity auction, but that was just straight up sale.
Surprising, huh?
Wow.
So now you
schooled
know,
me
guys.
with that one.
Mont Blanc. I hope I'm saying that right. If you see that pen or pencil, make sure you pick it up.
Yep,
So
all of them, even the lower end ones, I guess.
That's
The
right.
more affordable ones go for a lot.
Mhm.
Dang. I'll have to find a pencil. Facts. And that's the kind of stuff you would come across at an estate sale and like easily, like if they put $20 on it, thinking it was just a fancy pen or something. Even buying up like that, God, the profit margin on that would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
They even have watches, pocket watches.
Wow.
So look for watches and pins.
Mont Blanc. There you go, guys. All right. So let's see if I can. Next one up, Katey. Let's see what we got. That's a surprising one, ain't it?
That was you definitely schooled me with that one. That was crazy.
So I think this one is a little bit more up your alley. So let's see if I can. Oh no, will it not get big? All right, I'm gonna have to see if I can save this picture because it's not wanting. There we go. All right. Skip or flip, Miss Katey? What you got?
Ooh, let me see the inside copyright page.
Okay, for the people that are listening at home, this is a Salem's Lot Stephen King book, a new novel by the author of Carrie. Okay, here's the back of the book.
This is like the original Dust Jacket that he's reading, and it's the Doubleday publisher. But yeah, let me see the copyright on the inside. I think this is the first edition, so I would flip this in a heartbeat. Yeah, yep, this is the first edition, so I would flip this in a heartbeat.
So the books will say inside of it will say first edition, like if it's a first edition book.
Yeah, it depends on the publisher. So like this is the 70s, and every publisher kind of does stuff different, but it literally says first edition. So this is the first edition. Other publishers, especially more modern books, will have like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, like a number sequence. That's how you kind of figure out, if it's a first edition or not. The problem is like every publisher kind of does their thing different. So you kind of have to learn a bunch of different ways that they were done. But yeah, this is a first edition. And I could tell pretty quickly based on that Dust Jacket as well. So yeah, that's so cool. Honestly, and that's another indicator. So you know that it's a first edition. Honestly, like some of the books, if you're curious if it's a first edition, if you put in the book title and then first edition and then just look at the images, Google, you can compare your book to other like verified first editions. And I do that sometimes too. But yeah, I mean that one, I would be so tempted to keep it, honestly, just because that would be awesome for the personal collection. But yeah, I would flip that for sure.
Now, what is this Q37?
It's just an indicator that the publisher put in there, and it's probably only seen in first editions.
Oh,
so that's the reason they take the picture of it.
So what are you doing, Dustin? You skipping or you flipping?
Flipping, based off the first edition.
Okay, nice. Let's see what the people at home are saying. Marie's saying flip. Front Porch Picker says keep that baby or flip. And Willie says, Katey, that's your thing right there. Would flip it. And Front Porch Picker says, great tip. So let's see what we got here. $1,600. So
And I want to say the reason that one is so expensive, and it's not even signed. If it was signed, God. But the dust jacket is in like overall okay condition, and then taking the dust jacket off, that book is in pristine condition. Like it barely has any foxing. There's barely any bumps on the spine, or like it's pretty crispy. So yeah, condition matters a lot. If this was a first edition hardcover, this is a hardcover book, first edition, and it was like super tore up, there were stains all over the pages, like it just was looking ugly, you could probably get some money still for it, but not that price point.
What is, you mentioned the term foxing. What is foxing?
Foxing is like when there's like tanning or like speckled browning throughout the pages. It's just what happens with like, you know, books being old and sitting over time. A lot of dust can collect, and it can sometimes, like on the top of the books, and it can sometimes like get nasty on the outside of the pages. So so yeah, I mean, this also is a good reminder of how condition really, really matters with books, for sure.
Perfect. All right. Hey, that's why we wanted to have you on. This is
that's beautiful, man.
Information.
That is a nice one.
All right, last one, Katey. Flip or skip? Let's pull her up. This is a little bit outside the box. I think they all have been a little bit outside the box, but regardless, skip or flip, Katey?
Oh, this is a guy from Toy Story. Yeah, I would flip that.
Prospector.
Just because I feel like a lot of his merch wasn't super popular when Toy Story 2 came out. I feel like it was mostly Jessie, not the Prospector. So yeah, I would try and flip that. I would definitely look that up and try and flip it.
Okay. What are you doing, Dustin? You skipping or you flipping?
I'll skip because I don't like the guy.
I mean, I don't like him either.
Dustin's a little biased. That's great. All right. So let's see what the people are saying at home. The Prospector, the mean Prospector. Marie saying she is skipping. And Front Porch Picker says flip, but wouldn't think that much.
I would agree. I would think like maybe $30-$40, but I mean, if I saw that at a Goodwill, especially like what Front Porch said with that the tag, or Swamp Picker, sorry, the tag, yeah, I would try that for sure.
All right. So Prospector sold for $82.
Wow. Yeah, so, I feel like his merch wasn't like super widely spread, like how Jessie and the Bullseye, like those were like the more popular toys that got. Wow.
There's a I know there was one signature collection Prospector. If I can pull up. Well, maybe not. That's the one to look for. The signature collection Prospector. I think it's worth like $1,000.
Okay.
Because they didn't, like you said, it's your exact point. They didn't make any of them, so it wasn't a popular character.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like it was Jessie and Bullseye that was made the most of when that movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's way more than I thought too.
That would be good to find, and the you know, if you're digging through like the plush area of the Goodwill and you happen to come across them.
Yeah, easy.
That's a good flip. I mean, that's worth more than some of these Jessies that are still in the box.
Yeah, even at like, you know, even if your Goodwill is higher price and they want like $5 or $10 for it, I mean, that's still a great profit margin.
Great profit margin. All right, so Katey, there you have it. That is skip or flip. We've learned some stuff today, haven't we?
We have. I've learned some stuff today. That's awesome. You give me a lot of value. That's crazy. That pen still's got me a little messed up.
Pen. So, all right.